My father tells me to hit my younger brother Otto's head with the hammer. He pricks my left side neck with the sharp stick. It's because Otto did something wrong, a mistake that a kid usually makes. I hit Otto's head with the hammer. Father is not satisfied, so father stops and glares at me. Father pricks my neck and head more. I blame Otto for making a stupid mistake that makes me hit him. Otto comes to me, but I'm still blaming and hating him for making a silly mistake. Otto seems somewhat sympathetic to me, not an apology. It makes me upset. I will not say anything to him. Otto doesn't say anything to me either. I decide to play with my friends. I will just leave, ignoring him, and I will play soccer with them. I noticed Otto only stood on the side and watched me, but I will not let him join the soccer. I stop running because I feel tingling pain in my neck. I touch my neck and find blood on my hand. I find Otto lying on the ground and run to him in shock, and my mind is urgent. I lift his small body with 2 hands, and Otto whispers in a low voice, "I don't believe." "What do you mean you don't believe?" I hold him and run. Otto is whispering something, but I can't hear him. The voice is too low. His face is hidden under his right arm. I earnestly want to tell Otto to look at my face. I earnestly wish to say sorry to Otto. The stained tears on my badly frowned face keep looking at my younger brother's arm, but I can't say anything. I knew he loved me. I don't know why he loved me, but I knew he would do anything for me. He only followed me. I liked how he was looking at me with his big eyes when I easily got mad at him. I irritated him. He didn't know what to do when I was like that. I used his love to make him do as I said. I thought he will always love me. He listened to me. He tried to say something, but he was too clumsy to express himself, so I ignored him. I didn't let him speak. I wanted him to only listen to me. I made him a fool, although he is not a fool. I used to play with him often. He asked me to play together more often. He thought that I loved him when I played with him happily. That would be the biggest reason he loved me. He needed protective love at his age. I believe it's all because we both were never loved by our parents, and maybe I was not ready to love someone with my immaturity. I started to think he was too bright for me. I couldn't handle him anymore. He sometimes got out of my hands. I think he loved me too much, because he always sincerely fought me back in his way when I tried to control and refrain him. He reacted to me like it is the most important thing to him. Then it was easy for me to find how to hurt him. I decided to not play with him. I couldn't enjoy playing with him. It started to get boring. I avoided and ignored him over and over again. He would have felt sadness and fear that I don't love him anymore. He would have hated me as much as he loved me once. So he went to his friends. He made quite many friends. He wanted to be loved. He did the same to them as he did to me. He listened to them and he reacted to them. He believed that they will play with him if he keeps following them. The person he loved did not love him back. He became insecure and unstable. He needed to find his figure and identity from others. He had to please others. He looked like a good person because he was quiet and he said yes all the time. He became very quiet and his voice became low. He was in fear. He wasted a lot of time pleasing others. After all, he couldn't have time to concern his mind, schoolworks, and all other interesting things in the world. He didn't find me when he was having a hard time. He and I never talked to each other anymore. I thought he would come back to me someday to love me again. But he never came back. I thought we will talk together someday. But he left me. He might have found someone else to replace me. So I just left him too. I left the home and started living independently with my own earnings. I ran away. We didn't promise to see each other again. We were probably thinking of each other that we hid deep inside our minds. But we couldn't find a way to get it out of our minds. Time flew. Now I think that I loved him at that time. The memories back in the day hurt me. The pain of regrets never gets old. I think that I deserve to suffer because I hurt his heart too much. I don't know how to beg for his forgiveness. I know I shouldn't do it for myself to feel better. I don't want to hurt him again. I know he cannot love me again like he used to love me. I still remember his love from a long time ago. I don't want him to do anything for me. I just want to see him again. That is all I want.